press conference for Jannik Sinner. Please raise your hand and state your name and organisation when asking your question. Jannik, just a tough day today. Give us your initial thoughts.
Yeah, for sure. It's he played a very good match. I obviously tried my best. I felt like I had some chances. I couldn't use them, so it was tough. But I felt actually not good on the court. So it's for sure tough day, but I'm gonna learn about this and hopefully I can improve.
Hi Jannik, what were you trying to do today that you were unable to do in terms of the way you were playing? You seem to have some trouble with your footing at times.
Yeah, it was a little bit more humid today than in the last matches, but it's for both of us for sure. Regardless of the score, I felt like I was more close this year than last year. That's what I felt. I felt like also the level was better. So I think it's something positive from my point of view. As I said, I had chances in the beginning of the match. Then I had break points in the second set, third set. I had set points. So it's. I felt like I was closer this year than last year, even if last year was 5 sets. So yeah, but as I said, he in the pressure moments he was playing very good, not missing. So it's that's him.
Jannik, your opponent had a hindrance call. I wondered what you made of that. Were you hindered by his shout at that point?
Yeah, it's a call of the umpire. No, obviously he hit the ball already, and then after he was shouting quite long and quite with the volume up. So it's I came there, obviously, I was quite focused about the ball. But yeah, players or we do this when we are quite sure that we win the point with this shot. Also, like, I don't know, Bublik against Andre in the last game was similar, no? Yeah, that's it.
Jannik, what do you feel like you need to do to take the next step and win these matches?
I'm trying to play in these situations more often. I knew before the match already that is a tough match today, but that's why I practiced for. I felt like I was ready. I went with the right mentality on the court. I had the belief to win this match. It's I'm not afraid to play these kind of matches, no. So first semi-final is never easy to play, but I felt like, as I said before, my level was good. I was just especially in the pressure points, I messed it up a little bit, but it's trying to take out the positives and looking forward.
John from Radio News Hub. Can anyone stop Djokovic winning Wimbledon?
Let's see Sunday. I don't know. It depends also in what situation they will play. Obviously, the other finalists we don't know yet. There are 2 different players. Obviously, he has been in this situation much more often than his opponent is gonna be. He played more grass court matches than his opponent. But let's see. It's also a final. With more pressure maybe also and everything. So let's see. It's but yeah, he's the favorite for sure.
The key on grass is to keep your serve, and Novak is very good at that. Novak's serve is called underrated sometimes. Can you help us to understand what it is to be in front of Novak's serve? Is it hard to read? Is it maybe quicker than we have the impression by sight? Can you describe
No,
this for
it's
us?
tough to read. I felt like he has improved also the serve a little bit. And when he's missing, he's not missing on much. You know, it's always quite close to the lines. But still, I felt like I was returning good. Then more the match went more, so it's I started to play better. But yeah, it is a very tough serve to return, because also it's especially the first serve, it's not bouncing quite high. It's quite flat and with a little bit of slice and everything. So you know, it's a good serve. Yeah.
Jannik, is it harder to play the ball against Novak Djokovic than anybody else? What I mean is, you're aware of what he's done in the sport. Does that come into your mind?
Not obviously, you know that you play against the best player in the world at the moment, especially on this surface. But as I said, it's I don't think about this so much, because I feel like you have to make your own decisions on the court, and obviously if you think how big he is, you struggle. You know, it's his mental side is very strong for sure. Especially, as I said before, the important moments, he knows exactly how to play them. He's not gonna give you something. So I also, as I said before, I had some easy shots which I missed. I was up in the tie break, made a double fall and a couple of rally misses. But you know, it's also not easy.
We're going to switch to Italian questions now.
Ciao Jannik, hai detto che quest'anno ti sei senti